Here's my can of worms, Mica. It's the round one. And here's the piece of cardboard that helps keep it nice and dark there for the worms. And here's my piece of bubble wrap that helps to keep it nice and moist for the worms. And here's just that paper towel that we laid on top because it was extra. And it's a, they'll be able to eat it. They can eat paper towel. And this is our colored leaf corner. So let's check that first. This colored leaf, remember, wasn't dissolving as quickly as the other one. And I can see it down there now. It is still mostly in one piece. I would say there's some bigger holes in it. So it's definitely getting gnawed at around the edges, Mica. So it's starting to degrade, and that's good. I'm sure the worms are enjoying it. That's part of their green diet. And remember, greens mean the vegetable matter. Some of it's green, but not all of it is green. And we're gonna do the same experiment. We'll do it over here. This is the same area where we had our cornstarch experiment a little while ago, but this time it's gonna be a papaya experiment. So I'm gonna dig down a little bit, and then I'm gonna put a pile in the middle because I know now that the papaya needs stuff in the center. So I've got the other half of the end of the papaya, and I just snuggle it right down in there. And I'm gonna bury this. This one's getting buried, oh, probably deeper than the other one. So that's consistency in the experiment, Mica, that I didn't really pay attention to. I buried this papaya a little bit differently, and that could affect the results. I'm sure the worms will find the papayas. It's not too deep. These are surface-dwelling worms for the most part. They like to eat things that fall on the forest floor and more at the top of the bin. That's why you often see them right at the surface munching away. And I don't know whether we can find any worms here in the upper levels for you in this bin, but yes, yeah, there they are. So there are worms right there. See the stripy heads on them? It's not really a head, it's just a tube, it's a worm. They don't have a head like we do, but yeah, the worms are here. It's just they're right at the top. This bin, they don't tend to be on the top like they do in the other bin. And again, I wasn't sure why. I wasn't sure whether it was a moisture issue or it's just a preference issue. The worms are from a different person who gave me the worms, so you never know. It could very well be that the worms were used to a slightly different setup in their original environment. So that's our second experiment, Mica. We'll have the same hypothesis for this papaya that, oh my gosh, what did I say now? In 2 days, I'll have to check the other video, but I thought I said in 2 days that the worms will have found the papaya. I'll have to check the other video and make sure the hypothesis is the same. But I will be checking back with you, Mica, in a couple days, and we will check to see how the worms are doing. So I will put the lid on this one. The lid keeps the can of worms extra dark, and it also keeps it extra moist for them because they like the moisture. Remember, they need the moisture to breathe through their skin. Bye, Mica.